Greetings, loves. Before we get into the video, I have to first give you this pre-recorded intro. I'm pre-recording the intros for this series primarily because I unknowingly started this project during Mercury retro. I pre-recorded these videos during Mercury retrograde. Jesus Christ. So needless to say, I've done many different takes and I'm honestly quite tired and just quite ready to finish this project. So within the Zodiac series, we're going to pretty much be giving you the basics of each Zodiac, the origin of each Zodiac, the elemental sign in connection with each Zodiac, its planet in connection, the moon cycles and or retrogrades that may be occurring during these zodiac seasons, as well as your sun, moon, or Venus within each zodiac symbol. The overall purpose for the creation of these videos is quite literally just to raise spiritual awareness. It's quite literally just to be one of the light workers who assists in raising the vibration of our planet as a whole. Each description within these zodiacs is pretty much just the basic bundling of the frequently asked questions, if you will. It's just taking every single question about the zodiac at its basic and just bringing it all into one video and giving you a little bit of illustration for a little bit of zing, a little bit of zest on it as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Libra, the scales. According to Greek mythology, Themis, the goddess of justice, divine law and order, was also the mother of Astrea, or Virgo. Together, they uphold the balance of the seasons and living in harmony with nature. They are both portrayed as carrying scales, a symbol of justice and balance. Themis is often seen as carrying a sword to cut the truth from the lies. Libra is the 29th constellation, occupying an area of 538 square degrees. It lays in the third quadrant of the southern hemisphere, otherwise known as SQ3, and can be seen at latitudes between 65 degrees and -90 degrees. Libra can be seen during the summer in the northern hemisphere and during the winter in the southern hemisphere. So while we're out here in space, the planet in connection with Libra is Venus. Venus is considered a planet of feminine energy. It is tasked with bringing about love and art in all forms. As well as this, it is the planet of pleasure. Wherever she transits in our chart, love, attention, and money flows. Venus is an archetype underlying the things we are attracted to and the type of relationships we form through a sense of value and aesthetics. Venus is expected to go retrograde July 22nd through September 3rd of 2023. And speaking of cosmic cycles, on September 29th, we have a full moon in Aries, and on October 14th, we have a solar eclipse annular in Libra, and we have a new moon in Libra. Now, before we get into our sun, moon, and Venus, if you are unsure where your sun, moon, and Venus falls within your natal charts, the best thing that you can do is check your birth certificate, look up the time that you were born, and this will give you the most accurate results. Now let's get into it. Those born with their sun in Libra are likely to find that you are motivated by a need to take action around principles of fairness, justice, and equality. As a cardinal air sign, Libra is concerned with the need to act. They will achieve this in ways that are other-oriented, using interpersonal connections as a trigger to drive them forward. Librans tend to seek harmony with their dealings with others and will strive on most counts to be balanced, objective, and fair. Those born with their moon in Libra are likely to have a deep need for peace and harmony in their life. Libra is also a cardinal sign, highlighting the need to act. The action required is whatever is needed to restore balance. This need for balance and harmony in your life extends from your personal environment to your social life and all the relationships you have with others. Those born with Venus in Libra are considered extremely romantic and lovely people. They are very serious in matters of love, and they will do everything they can to maintain their relationship sometimes at the expense of losing self-respect. So as we head back to Earth, the elemental symbol for Libra is air. Air is associated with the breath of life and attributed to cleansing power. This source of life can also, at times, become a force of terrible destruction. Air symbolizes communication, intelligence, perception, knowledge, learning, thinking, imagination, creativity, harmony, and travel. Air is associated with the spring season, and its corresponding direction is east. The symbol for air is an upright triangle with a horizontal line going through it. And that about sums it up. I was going to do an individual ending for each one of these videos, but I can't say it's time. I was going to say time is not permitting, but you make time when you need to. So, no, this is spirit talk, so I'm going to keep it real. God said, keep it simple. So I'm going to keep it simple. And also, the basics of these videos is pretty much just to deepen the knowledge that you may already hold. As we begin our spiritual journey, we kind of already pick up on bits and pieces of each of we kind of pick up on bits and pieces here and there. And the issue with that is the fact that most of it is like in bits and pieces because all of the information is scattered. Some of it few and far in between. So to start off the year, I'm going to start off with something kind of simple. Something that we all already kind of know, but need a bit of a refresher on is the best way to put it. As well as up-to-date dates on what is going to occur within the energies of the whole year of 2023. Within each video, I've supplied the moon cycles that's to occur within each season, as well as the retrogrades to occur within each season, to keep us all kind of up to date and prepared is the best way to put it. It's best to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. So it's best to have the knowledge and not need it versus needing the knowledge and not having it is the best way to put it. When you know what's to occur in the sense of the collective energy, when you know what's going to occur with the collective energy, like with moon cycles and retrogrades and the seasons changing and all that good stuff, you're better able to prepare for what's to occur for the next day, for the next season, for that next week, for that next month. And that's one main reason why I wanted to go ahead and get these videos out at the beginning of the year so that you can prepare for the rest of the year, so that you're not feeling blindsided at every single mother flipping turn, figuring out after the fact that, oh snap, it's retrograde, or figuring out after the fact that, oh snap, a new moon cycle is coming up, a solar eclipse is coming up, a lunar eclipse. I ain't gonna lie, we got some amazing things coming this year, honestly. I don't expect you to watch each and every single horoscope video that I've created. And to be honest, most of the videos were just for artistic quality. To be real, these were just supposed to be, these literally was just supposed to be pictures that I've created and did time-lapse videos with it. Like, I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of person. I don't really like getting out in the forefront. But it's what I'm being called to do. It's a new year. It's new things. It's a new year. It's evolved things. And the fact that we came into the new year under retrograde just solidifies how phenomenal of a year this can be if that's what you choose for it to be. So, another reason why I said I don't expect for you to watch all of the horoscopes, I will also be supplying a chart, while I'll also be creating a chart of all the moon cycles that is going to occur this year by date versus by season. So you can just see the date, know the date, mentally mark it down, and it's going to be by month, kind of like this. Yes, I had notes prepared for this series. Had to. I mean, come on, look at this. I love to write. As far as what's coming next, I got a lot coming next. I really don't even. There's so much that goes through my mind. I have so many visions. I have so many ideas. I have so many different projects. I have so many different things that I can do that it literally takes God to show me what to produce next, what to create next, what to go ahead and put forth the effort to then post is the best way to put it. So you're going to see a lot of a variety of different things coming from this channel, coming from this page, or whatever you're seeing this video at. And if you have seen my previous videos, the last series that I did was a DIY playlist on pretty much how I created all of these things. So it's really just about the energy flow. However which way God is asking me to create a video, however which way God is asking me to produce a message or any kind of motivation, knowledge, whatever I've learned and then to share, whatever it is, it's gonna be popping. You're gonna love it. Whatever it is, just know it shocked me when it came out. Just know that whatever it is, I was surprised and I was pressing play like on it too. Because half the time, to be real with y'all, I just kind of be on autopilot. To be honest, I'm kind of an individual that's I fully understand that I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. So the best way to put it is that it's like I feel like I'm out of my body a lot of the time. So it's almost like I'm on autopilot is the best way to put it. Of course, I'm conscious, I'm aware, but it's just more so the fact that I feel like there's a gulf between me and physical things is the best way to put it. But I'll get into that another time. And before we go, there is one thing that I'm going to say, or one thing that I will speak on. I will be starting an unofficial podcast called Let's Talk About It, which is pretty much a culmination of speaking on everything spiritual, not taboo or anything. Well, of course it's going to be on taboo subjects and all this other good stuff, but pretty much just to open that doorway of understanding, that open that doorway of a church amongst the people, like a church amongst the people is the best way to put it. Bringing our soul family together. If you know, you know. That's the best kind of way I can put it into words. So I'm going to end it here. Y'all stay blessed, stay elevated.